I've made over £900 in a single day reselling secondhand clothes on Vinted. So when I tell you that £334 is a lot simpler than you think, I mean it. My name's Jacob, and if you don't know who I am, I'm a full-time reseller on Vinted. Last year I made 6 figures and I did over £17,000 in a single month. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do in order to hit £334 a day. By the end of this video, you'll understand just how easy it is and exactly how to do it. But before I explain what you need to do, first, let's break down what's actually required to make £334 in a day. On average, the items that you'll be selling on Vinted will go for around £20. So in order to do 334 in a single day, we have to sell around 17 items. Now that seems like a lot, especially if you're a beginner or you've never sold anything before. But by the end of this video, you'll understand why it isn't. So you're now probably wondering, where are we going to get these 17 items that we'll be selling every day? And the answer to that is wholesale suppliers. Instead of buying one item at a time from charity shops, Car Boots or Vinted, you're buying in bulk directly from suppliers. And this means that we can get items extremely cheap. You'll pay around £5 per item and be able to sell it on Vinted for at least £20. And finding a wholesale supplier is easy. With a quick Google search, you'll be able to find a couple. But finding a good one, well, that's where it gets difficult. So if you want access to my network of suppliers, then check the link in the description after the video. So now you know where to get the items from. The next question is what to buy. Most new resellers all start out making the same mistake. They spread themselves too thin. They buy a bit of everything, random items, different categories, no direct focus. And then they wonder why nothing sells. 9 times out of 10, they don't actually know what they're selling. And that's the problem. This misunderstanding makes the process extremely long. Having to describe different items, different pricing strategies, researching items, taking hours to upload a few things to Vinted, when someone like me has 30 things uploaded in an hour. And the reality is, this doesn't have to happen. In fact, it's not even the most optimal way to run the business. The approach that actually works is the opposite. You pick 1 or 2 specific categories and you double down on them. You learn exactly what sells in that category, how much buyers are willing to pay, and how to price items to sell them quickly. When you're focused on a few things, that knowledge builds up fast. And once you have it, you don't have to spend time researching every item that you list. You just know. And the other thing nobody talks about is how much time it saves, how easy it makes the business. When you're selling the same types of items consistently, you're not starting from scratch every time. You have the same templates, the same pricing structure, the same process. And so you get faster, your listings get better, and the whole operation becomes something that you can run consistently with minimal work. People think reselling is hard. It's not. You can take anyone off the street and teach them to do what we do. But it only becomes simple when you have a very specific routine and you've completely optimized it. So how do you optimize this routine that makes the business simple? Well, before you can create a process, you need to know what work you have day to day. How many items do you actually need to upload per day in order to hit £334 consistently? Well, the answer is 30. And here's why that number works. 30 items selling at £20 gives you the potential to make £600 in a day. And the reality is, you're not going to sell all the items that you upload that day. You only need to sell 17 of these 30 in order to hit £334. The rest is what will make you money in the future. So now you know the volume, you build your routine around it. 30 items a day means 30 items washed, 30 items ironed, 30 items photographed, and 30 items uploaded. And the way you do all that without working all day is by creating a 3-day cycle. Day 1, you wash everything. Day 2, you iron it. And day 3, you photograph and upload. While you're uploading today's items, tomorrow's 30 items are already being washed. And once the cycle is running, you've always got new items being uploaded every single day. It never stops. And that's the point. And I need you to remember, because you're only selling 1 or 2 categories, none of this is complicated. No research, no rewriting descriptions from scratch. You copy and paste templates. You already know the pricing, and you already know what sells. The work becomes mechanical. It requires no hard thinking, no complicated skills, and it can be done extremely fast. That's the business. Simple and repeatable, but only when you have an optimized routine. If you're sitting there thinking this is too good to be true, £334 a day, 10k a month, too good to be true, it's not. This works. This is how my business operates. This is how I made £900 in a single day reselling second-hand clothes on Vinted. Once you learn what you have to do and the routine that allows you to do it, Vinted reselling becomes easy. And it actually requires very little work. If you want to learn more, get an insight into my business and access to my network of suppliers, then check the link in the description. But there you go. You now know the easiest way to make £334 a day from Vinted reselling.